I'm Matt, and this is Procrastination Garage. It's Wednesday afternoon, about 3 p.m., and we need to get ready for tomorrow's UTV ride. Originally, I was going to use the green truck as the tow vehicle, but I'm feeling kind of lazy in that I don't want to shift, and the tow beast is an automatic, and that's 5-speed. That one rides better. This one doesn't ride as well. And that truck's just nicer to drive. What can I say? So we're going to take that one. I got to hook the trailer up to it, which means moving the ball from this way. You don't care about all that. Anyway, I've got a small project to do on the UTV before we go. I'll show you in a minute. So what's the project at hand? It's a top. I've talked about it before that I'm going to either build something or buy something, and I haven't done it. So since I'm riding tomorrow and I want a top, I'm going to put the old fabric top back on there. The problem is the straps holding down the front of the fabric top are breaking, and maybe one at the back too. I don't recall. So I'm going to go ahead and put the top on there, and let's take a look at it. So here's the problem. Can you see that it's broken right there? So the strap doesn't want to stay in there. I mean, it's been kind of sort of working, but it's not ideal. The one on the other side is still okay, but I'm thinking I have a solution for this. So I'm thinking we'll use grommets. So I've had this grommet kit for more than 20 years. I mean, I had this when I lived on the East Coast, so Lord only knows how long ago I bought it. So I'm thinking we'll put one right here on both sides, and then we'll just use a bungee cord. So let's give that a shot. First thing we need to do is punch a hole. I'm going to put it right about there, I think. Right there. Didn't quite go all the way. Yeah, that's what you get with cheap Chinese crap, I guess. Alright, scratch that. But since it's marked, we can use a little knife. Yeah, beautiful. It'll work. Let's hope the rivet works better. I guess I should say grommet, but it works just like a riveter. I'm not really liking the way that fits. Well, let's see if there's a better one. That was my bad. I had the wrong one. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that worked good. I like that. Okay, just need to do the other side. And I finished it off with a couple of, we'll call them micro bungee cords. They're small in diameter. They barely stretch far enough, which I guess is kind of good, although it won't be good for the bungee cords. They may only last one ride. Who knows? But at this point, I'm only looking for one ride. So I'm going to go ahead and take this top off, tuck it down by the front seat there, along with the bungees, and then when we get up to our riding spot tomorrow, I'll put her back on, because that's kind of what I'm doing anymore. I've got to come up with a permanent solution. Locked and loaded, ready for tomorrow. Can't wait. Hi there. I appreciate you watching so far into this video. I hope you'll stick around. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Please subscribe, leave a comment. Hit the dislike button, I don't care. Just show you watched it. And tell all your friends. Thanks. It's Thursday morning, just after 8:30 a.m. and we are a group of 2 side-by-sides with 3 people headed up, going to turn on the 1000 road and then go up and park in the gravel pit. Our goal is the Jeep Trail up near Section 3 today. I drove up there yesterday to check snow conditions because I wasn't sure if we could even attempt this. And where I turned around in the Copper Toad, there was about 7 inches of snow. So we'll have a good day regardless. Temperature's 32 degrees outside, probably be a little cooler at our unloading point. Today's the day where I plan on wearing snowmobile gear because it's going to be a bit chilly all day, I think. If you look ahead up on the mountains there, you can see some snow. Yep, it's up there. We had a snowmobile club meeting last night. It was the Ski Benders, the other club I belong to. I should say my daughter and I belong to. Anyway, talking to a friend of mine, Rudy, and he wants to take snowmobiles up in the Atanum next week, so we're kind of keen on Wednesday. I heard there was 14 inches of snow up there last weekend. I don't think it's really melting. I don't think they've gained any more than that. But that may be the first ride of the season is next week, which will be mid-November. I took almost no video or pictures on this ride. Not sure why. I should have. Here Johnny and his son are trying to get up and over a log. Took them many tries, and I don't think I finally captured them actually making it over. Anyway, it was a great ride. This was about halfway through the ride. We were already in about, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches of snow. We ended up getting turned back. The snow got over a foot deep, and we just couldn't go. I was leading. I've got a little bit bigger tire than Johnny. It wasn't enough, but it was an excellent day. Sunny. The temperatures were cold, but nothing we couldn't handle. But this turned out to be the last UTV ride of the season. So we've wrapped up for the day. We're headed home, just coming down off the hill. That's Rimrock Lake there. Look at that. Look how dry it is. Nothing in it. But next spring, when all the snow melts, it'll be full again. It's Friday afternoon around 2 p.m. and I just finished unloading the UTV and unhooking the trailer and kind of getting the truck ready for a road trip tomorrow. And I remembered my low tire pressure warning light had been on, and I hadn't thought much of it. I figured it was just changing the seasons. So I brought my air compressor up and checked 3 tires, and they were okay. And I came around to the left rear, and it was down around 40. And I'm like, well, that's odd. So I'm thinking maybe there was a nail in it or something. I wasn't so concerned about dealing with it right now. But as I went to air it up, I realized that whenever I pushed on the valve stem, air came hissing out. And then it got to the point where even if I wasn't touching it, I could hear air coming out of it. I'm like, well, that's not going to do for our road trip tomorrow, because we're going to put several hundred miles on it. If you watch the channel much, you know that tire changing is kind of one of my specialties. I bought tire change equipment. And I do all my own trailer tires, and I've done them on the cars and stuff. Truck tires, I've never done any this big, and the fact that I'm needing the truck tomorrow, I thought maybe this afternoon is not the time to fool around with it and do it myself. So we're heading to Glede Boys. I think it's Glede Boys, maybe Glede Brothers. I think Glede Boys Tires, and they're actually the ones that put these tires on this truck several years ago. And they're just an independent tire shop. Seemed like a good group of guys when I worked with them before. Figured I'd throw them a little bit of business, so hopefully they can handle it here quickly and get me back on the road. We'll see. And $86 later, we're on our way. Yeah, nothing's cheap. Well, I also had them rotate the tires. Yeah, I can do that myself, but since it was here, and since we're going on a road trip tomorrow, I figured might as well. Nice group of guys there, honestly, and you know, I don't know what their prices are. I think they're relatively fair on prices. Next time I need to set a tire to the thing, I'll go back there, more than likely. It's Saturday morning, just before 7 a.m. See, the sun's just coming up. Headed into town, going to pick my daughter up. Got a fun road trip today. And here comes Ryan Lee.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ryan Lee. Where are we headed today?
Spokane Snow Show. Gonna get some boots so my feet are warm again.
All right, let's do it. Where are we?
The snow show.
Outdoor swap meet.
Oh.
Well, So it's been a couple hours since we left the snow show, and we're now headed to our cabin in Eastern Oregon. And on the way down, we found a nice little restaurant. We've been here once before. Good food. And again, it was good food, right, Ryan Lee?
Delicious food. We got leftovers for tonight. We are all set.
She's right. We have leftovers for tonight. Anyway, hitting the road. It's going to be dark by the time we get there because it's, I don't know, after 3 now, I think. And
2:55.
Okay, it's 3 o'clock right now, and we're still at least 2 hours away. So it's Sunday morning. You can see my daughter there waving at you. We made it to the cabin last night, well after dark. Just spent the night. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. We're headed up to the store up on top of the mountain to get breakfast, and then we're headed home. So one thing I do want to show you. Yeah, we picked that up in town yesterday. I've been looking for a new wood stove for the house, and there it is. So we're gonna haul that home with us. So Ryan Lee, how do you feel about breakfast?
Oh, I feel really good. This is like top tier. This almost beats like a continental breakfast. And in my head, that means a lot. It's so good I had to put it on my clothes. All over them.
How was breakfast, Ryan Lee?
It was delicious. Literally a lot. And we have leftovers.
We have leftovers, yeah.
For the next 2 days.
So, Weston, Oregon, Long Branch Cafe and Saloon. Great breakfast.
Definitely recommend.
My question is, they didn't seem to want my credit card, seemed to want cash, and we didn't know that in advance. Luckily I had cash. Not a huge deal. Certainly a great breakfast. We'd come back, just make sure we have cash.
Yeah, lots of cash.
It's Monday around noontime, and the rain has finally gone away. So in theory, there's really no hurry in unloading the wood stove from the truck now. All the damage has been done. But yeah, let's get it out of there. Of course, nothing comes easy because the tractor, which has been out in the rain as well, still sitting on the trailer, blocked by the truck. So we got to move stuff around. I'm not sure that's the right ball. I don't know. Let's get to work. Alrighty, folks, we've reached the end of another episode of Procrastination Garage. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. So as I'm editing this, I'm realizing how far behind I am. We had a UTV ride in this video. That was back before the middle of November. So it's been a while. In fact, I referenced a snowmobile club meeting that would have been the first or second week in November. Oh well. Since then, I've had about 17, 18, 19 snowmobile rides and worked on quite a few other projects, videoed them. Need to get them edited and posted. They're coming in time. Do me a favor down in the comments. Tell me about the projects you're working on, or better yet, tell me about things you're procrastinating about. I love to read the comments. Remember, my name's Matt. This is Procrastination Garage. We're kind of back to a weekly schedule. We've done 3 weeks in a row. That's great, and I hope that'll continue. So hope to see you soon. Thanks.